welcome to my channel. My name is fcharafeddine. I am a high school biology teacher and I am in love with all things EdTech. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys 4 creative ways to increase student engagement during e-learning. I'm sure many of you guys out there as teachers have been going through exactly what I've been going through in terms of the school closures that have happened because of the coronavirus situation. And it's been really tough trying to A, figure out this whole e-learning thing, but B, keep my students engaged the same way that I would have them engage in the classroom. Now that they're far away, we're communicating behind a screen, it's tough. It's tough to kind of make sure that they are engaged, that they are participating, they are submitting assignments, they are staying on track of things. Even as adults, it's sometimes hard for us to organize our time and remain on top of things and not fall behind and not procrastinate. So I can only imagine how tough it would be for a teenager, especially for teenagers that have not had the training. E-learning has not been a thing in terms of their curriculum up to this point, and now all of a sudden they're being asked to essentially teach themselves online, stay engaged, stay organized, and have almost complete autonomy over their learning. This is all new to them, and it's also been new to me, and it's been a learning process. So the first one that I've been using is Snapchat, and perhaps the word educational is not the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Snapchat. Most of us think of this app as a way to send funny, stupid photos to our friends without them having any dirt on us. But think about it. Students love social media. They're obsessed with it. They're used to using social media. They've grown up with social media. So it's only natural to think of using social media as a means to kind of connect with them while keeping it educational. So I've been using Snapchat for a variety of things. First of all, it's an excellent communication tool and it helps me stay connected with my students without me having to give out my number. Sometimes I get asked the same question by several different students, so I can just use Snapchat to create really quick mini lessons or mini tutorials, and I make sure that everyone is actually watching them.
So we said that pathogens can move and are spread either through direct or indirect contact. Just from the name, direct means you have to physically touch or be physically come in contact with the infection, with the pathogen.
I can also keep track of who's watching my posts and who's actually engaged with my content. I also use it as a way to increase accountability amongst the students by creating these, I call them featured posts. And it's a great way to send daily positive reminders or even like positive daily messages in order to maintain those relationships that you've established within the classroom, because that can be kind of hard when you're only seeing them from behind a screen. The second app I've been using is Flipgrid, and Flipgrid is an excellent social learning website. It allows students to post video responses to assignments. This is a great way to guarantee that the students are actually doing the work, because a lot of the times when you have them write written assignments, you're not sure if the student's actually doing the work themselves or someone is helping them out for them, or even they're copying it from other people. By having them respond to your assignments in a video format, you guarantee that the student has done the work, they understand the concept, and they're able to re-explain it to you or answer your questions, and you're able to see that because it's a video. It's also a much funner way to respond to assignments than writing something down, in my opinion. The website also does an excellent job of having add-on features, so it allows students to use things like stickers and filters. It allows them to edit their videos. It allows them to add text and even drawings onto their videos. It has a whiteboard feature, so it has so many cool features that allows them to really customize their videos, have fun with it. And once they upload the videos, it shows up on this grid. That's where the word, Flipgrid comes from, and students are able to see each other's videos. If you allow them to, they're able to like each other's videos, they're able to video respond to each other, so it creates this really dynamic conversation between students where they're not just submitting their own videos but also learning from each other.
Hello, today we'll be discussing the topic of coronavirus. Coronavirus, it's a virus that comes from a large family of viruses that cause illnesses. Now, this is called a novel coronavirus, and it's a new strain that we've never seen in humans before. They usually infect other living things.
It's just really awesome that Flipgrid almost looks like a social networking platform, which is again what these students are used to using on a daily basis. But now you're kind of tailoring it so it's more educational and it's serving a purpose that will help you deliver your content in an engaging and fun way. So my third creative way for increasing student engagement is using daily check-ins or weekly check-ins. So using Google Forms, you can create a check-in form, which basically allows you to keep track of students' social emotional well-being, but you can also integrate a section that students can check every time that they would complete an assignment. Not only would this help you gain information about the overall well-being of the students, because once again, we're not seeing them on a daily basis. We don't know what kind of day they've had. We don't know what kind of week they've had. We don't know how they're dealing with this e-learning thing because I don't have them in my classroom for them to tell me or for me to kind of pick up on those nonverbal cues. But through this daily check-in, or you can even do a weekly check-in if you don't feel like a daily one is necessary, you're able to gain information about how the student is doing, how they felt during the week in terms of the load. Have you been assigning too much? Have you been giving too much work out? Do they fully understand the content? Were they able to finish all the assignments or have they fallen behind? It's a great way for you to get all of this data and use it to really understand where your students are and also stay on top of things in terms of which kind of students are falling behind, which students need a check-in, which students need extra help. So the last creative way to increase student engagement is using Edpuzzle. So I'm sure you guys have heard of Edpuzzle. For those who haven't, it's a website that allows you to integrate questions into videos. I like to do my own videos, so I like to create my own video lessons. I'll upload them to YouTube and then I'll use Edpuzzle to integrate the assessment questions into my own videos. The only reason I like to create my own videos is because the students are more likely to be engaged if they see a familiar face, and when I'm creating my own content, I guarantee that I'm teaching exactly what they need to know. I'm not giving anything extra or not missing out on anything. By integrating the formative assessments into the videos using Edpuzzle, it's a great way to kind of force the students to watch your videos, because Edpuzzle has this feature where they can't skip through the video to find the answers. They have to watch the whole thing. They can't skip. And that way you're guaranteeing that they're watching the whole video. You're guaranteeing that they're getting all the information necessary. And it's pretty much self-grading if you use the multiple choice option. So that way you're kind of cutting down on the grading time that you need to put in. In addition, Edpuzzle does an excellent job of summarizing all of the student responses. And again, it's a great tool for data analysis. So instead of just having students fill out worksheets or answering questions, which can be a bit boring, by integrating the questions in a video format, it really does increase student engagement and make sure that they are actually watching your videos, getting the content that they need to get, and learning. So I hope that was helpful. Those were my 4 creative ways to increase student engagement during this time that we're all going through, which is e-learning. I hope you guys were able to benefit from my tips. If you guys enjoy these kinds of videos, please make sure that you subscribe, and I'm going to be trying to put out more of these videos as the time goes by. This is my first video, so I am feeling a bit awkward, but I hope I did okay job. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.